joyful.
We got
joyful.
a huge show today.
Yes, we do.
Josh Allen, C.J. Conrad, both of them here. They're going on a little signing tour, not singing tour, but a signing tour where so Big Blue Nation can get up close, get an autograph, talk to them, say we appreciate you and what you did as they turned around what had been a long time coming, our football program.
What a great football season we had. And I mean, these guys, two of the big stars. We had Benny Snell on with us just a few months ago. We got to chat with him. Now we're getting to chat with CJ and Josh. It's just awesome. We get to meet them. I'm like so jazzed about it.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to them about their futures and stuff like that. So
which looks bright.
Looks bright.
So also we went to, what is it, kids, or art, the art thing.
I'm going to let you find it.
It was art play.
Karma.
Kids art play.
Oh, that's not it.
Art play kids.
Art play children's studio.
Is that the name of it?
Where's
kids? There's got to be a kid in there somewhere.
They are. They're inside creating art.
Yeah,
but
we went there.
That's not the name.
We're going to show you that place.
Yes, it's here in Lexington. It's awesome for kids. I think it's not only a kid's paradise, but it's parents too, because some of the parents that we talk to, kids can go in there and just create any art piece they want. They can destroy the place.
Exactly right.
That's what one of the moms told us. She was like, and I don't have to clean up afterwards.
Right.
So we're going to take you there as well. It's a great new place in Lexington. They're celebrating their 1-year anniversary, so we're going to tell you about that.
Also, we didn't have the wager settled last Friday. We always make the wager between Kentucky and Tennessee. And we actually settled thanks to a lady. Her name was Brenda James. Brenda James gave us this idea. So the idea was if Kentucky wins, Hayley has to dress as Chester A. Arthur.
Let it die, people. Let it go.
If Tennessee wins, I have to dress as Meghan Markle.
Woo! Pregnant belly and long wig. You're going to look so bad.
So I think we'll try to arrange that tomorrow. I didn't want to do that in front of Josh Allen and CJ.
Yeah, they might have judged you.
Yeah.
Would have been fun, though.
Yeah.
But we probably want to post that clip online, and we'd have no explainer as to. And today, Lee was a woman.
That's right.
Yeah, so that
the
is.
The NFL Network picks that up and go, look at that. They got that one cute chick and that ugly broad talking.
And my goodness, she is far along.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Wait a minute. I didn't specify which one was the ugly broad. You don't know what I'm going to look like. I could be hot. Thank you.
You could be. I'm going to do full makeup.
Oh, you're going to do the makeup for me?
I'm going to give you full television makeup.
Oh, I got some viewer mail. Let me read this. This was a viewer sent this in. David and Kathy French said, "Dear Lee, hope this letter finds you and your colleague, presidential scholar and historian Miss Harmon, doing well.
Thank you.
Please find enclosed an 8x10 photograph of our 21st president, Chester A. Arthur. We know timing is everything, and we hope you give the photo to Hayley during the show. Tell Hayley it's all in good fun, and the genteel and charming Southern Belle is one of our favorites." That's what they call you.
Thank you.
Watch your show every day, and we're your loyal fans. So thank you, David and Kathy. There he is, the winner of the Westminster Kennel Dog Show.
Oh my
Chester A. Arthur.
Chester, you sexy
The wire-haired terrier, Chester A. Arthur.
Amazing.
There you go.
You should see his stride. So nice.
But thank you, David and Kathy. Okay?
David emails me quite often and comments on the show.
He's a fan.
He is a big fan of the show and of LAX18 in general, so thank you very much. I do want to say, I got a giggle. I told you guys last week about my 73-year-old neighbor, Fred.
Yeah.
I went to we share a trash can and recycling can, and I took my recycling.
You do?
We do. We're very close. I took out my recycling.
You share the can?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have your own can?
It makes it sound like we have a porta potty between our homes.
But it's odd. So you share, like, if he has a big day of trash, you don't have room to put your own trash in there?
He lives alone. I live alone. We don't have that much trash.
I mean, we're a city of undetermined wealth. We can afford 2 trash cans. This is very strange. Breaking news here.
Okay.
You're a homeowner.
I know.
You own your own home.
Will you shut up for a second?
Why do you share a can?
Stop talking!
This is so
Stop talking!
So odd.
Let me explain if you shut your fly trap.
Go ahead.
Josh and CJ are in for it. when I moved into the neighborhood, I called the city and I was getting a trash can, you know, needed him to bring it out to the house. And Fred came over to the house and was very nice, said, by the way, I live alone. I don't have much trash or recycle. Yeah. If you don't even want to bother with that, you could just share mine. So I have. And it's been lovely. And we've never once run into an overflow problem. And I shop online all the time.
He's going to regret that.
Anyway, so I went out there this weekend to take some recycling out, and I opened it, and he had taped the lyrics to Rocky Top on the lid of the recycling can, and I thought that was very sweet. He's a big Kentucky fan, so I know it meant a lot to him to get to do that. Okay. So, love him. Thank you, Fred.
Yeah, and that's not Fred, that's David.
I know, but I just want to show this one more time.
Okay.
Thank you, Chester.
All right.
I'll never forget you again.
Are you ready to do the hot topics?
I suppose.
Okay, here we go.
I can't wait to see you dressed in makeup. It's going to be so legit.
Topics. Well, an Atlanta area college student could not find a babysitter, so his math professor offered to step in and help. Students snapped the photo showing Nathan Alexander teaching a class with the student's baby strapped to his chest. The baby's father couldn't find a babysitter, didn't want to miss because midterms coming up. Professor offered to hold the baby so the father could take notes. Alexander says part of his role as an educator is to provide opportunities for students, and he praised the father, saying he works 2 jobs, a full-time student and parent. Professor Alexander says the little girl was well behaved, and the photo has over 300,000 likes since it was first posted back in March.
That's awesome. That is
March
awesome.
1st. Yeah.
So, when did you say?
I don't know what I said. Just a few days ago. Just posted.
That's awesome. I think that's really sweet.
It is nice. Yeah.
That's cool. A marriage proposal in Missouri is going viral after a 3-year-old was proposed to. Instead of saying yes, she put her would-be fiance in a headlock. This is 3-year-old Kinley McFetridge. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Kinley McFetridge.
Kinley McFetridge says she's too young to get married. Her wrestling moves go back to an open heart surgery she had when she was 5 months old to correct heart defects known as the trilogy of Fallot. This story is...
That's very weird. But it is one of my favorite J.R. Tolkien novels.
Oh, the trilogy of Fallot.
Yeah.
Fallot. Once she was well enough, she started wrestling with her dad. Well, here's how Kinley explained the situation to her mom. Listen to this.
What happened at school?
I took a headlock down on Jack and took it down.
You took him down? Why? What did he say?
Because kids don't get married, so that's why I put a headlock down on him. Sometimes you just gotta take them down.
Yes, honey.
I love that. If I am ever blessed to have a daughter, she's going to be taught this same methodology.
Yes.
Take him down.
That's awesome. She is so cute.
Will some guy marry you? Photos of a Texas grandmother sitting on a big chunk of ice and smiling as she appears to drift away on a lake in Iceland have gone viral.
Granny, no! Granny, come back!
Pictures became a sensation online and television. Headlines said the grandmother drifted out to sea and had to be rescued. The woman's son took the photos on a glacial lake popular with tourists. Son says his mother sat on a piece of ice that washed up from the lake and posed on it before a wave slowly then pushed her away. Says the water was only a couple of inches deep, though.
This is the worst son in the whole world. I want Lil Kinley to put him in a headlock. She's that far out and he's still taking photos and not running out to get his elderly mother?
Ankle deep.
Then why isn't he going to help her?
It's a photo opportunity. They've gone viral. She's just going to wade back. It's easy. She was in no danger. Please, calm down.
Are you serious? Oh. Lord. Grant me, what is it? Some courage to check, whatever. Lord, just help me deal with Lee. A Louisiana student's mistake is making waves online. Caitlin Loveday applied to the wrong college.
Love lady, isn't it?
Whatever. And tweeted about it. She was attending the University of Louisiana at Lafayette when she decided she needed a change of pace. She applied to community college. She typed SLCC. Submitted an application, paid a fee to what she thought was South Louisiana Community College. She discovered at the very end of the app process that it was Salt Lake City, Utah. She tweeted that she applied to a community college there instead of in Louisiana. She received more than 30,000 interactions with her tweets. The Lieutenant Governor of Utah and the National Guard both tweeted at her. A businessman offered to pay her flight to Salt Lake City, though, to take a tour of the campus. Maybe she'll like it. Get this, she's going to tour that campus next month.
Yeah, get the free trip. I'd do it.
I love it. That is so funny.
A friend of mine, his wife signed their son up for Pee Wee football.
Right.
And said we're going to have practice on Monday. It's over there. You got to. So she paid the $75, whatever it is. Put everything in. So he's driving around and he's calling her. I can't find this place. I can't find it. She's like, well, it's address is whatever. So the address took him to some back alley. And he's like, there's no place to play football here. Right. And the kid's crying, I'm not going to get to play football. And he's like, I'm sorry, because practice started 15 minutes ago. I don't know what to do. She later goes back. She gets online, realizes she signed up for Lexington, South Carolina Pee Wee football. That's a true story.
That's a different state, ma'am.
Way to go.
Oh, we've all done it.
So it happens.
We've all done it. It's okay. Those are today's hot topics. Are you a performer ready to show off your singing abilities?
Well, Z-Rock 103 looking for someone to sing the national anthem before the Monster Jam show in Lexington for one night, March 30th at Rupp.
Wow. If you'd like a chance to win, submit a video and enter for a chance to sing. Lee's just warming up. You can go to zrock103.com. The last day to enter is March 15th, beginning March 18th until the 25th. You can log on to Z-Rock's website to cast your vote. This could be so much fun. We will also announce the winner here on Live with Lee and Hayley. So let us know if you entered and then join us because we'll say who won and who gets to do it. Are you all right?
Yeah. No, I'm great.
Are you emotional?
Woo!
Is it emotion or emphysema? Emotion or emphysema? It's a game we play with Lee.
No, it's the non-menthol. All right, and here's another reason to watch Live with Lee and Hayley, because we're giving away gift cards worth $50 to Dairy Queen all week.
Hey, send us a message right now to the Live with Lee and Hayley Facebook page or email us lwlh@lex18.com with your name, number, and address. We'll announce the name of the winner at the end of the show today, our first Dairy Queen gift card giveaway today. Stay with us for that.
All right, come on.